Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and I'm an Irish cash budgeter. We are on to the second cash stuffing of December, or is it the third cash stuffing? I'm not sure, because the last one in November was like on the 29th or something, so you know. So I'm going to count my cash that I have here today, and we're going to stuff this into our cash binders, cash envelopes, and we'll see how we go. We have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, and 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. So we have 485. So for the past few, if you've been paying attention, you'll have noticed the past couple of weeks we've had the same amount pretty much every time, because that's just the way my budget is this month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my wallet dividers, and we're going to do them first. So first out we have is grocery. There is nothing left in groceries. In fact, we overspent and I had to use my buffer. So we are putting in 105 euros in there. Then we have diesel. So diesel is going, actually, I didn't take money out for diesel. So I do have some spare money, so I'm just going to grab my 25 from there. So I did grab 25. So in fact we actually have 510 that we're stuffing this month, or this week. So in there, in diesel now, we have 20, 30, 35, 40. So we did top up, and we're still pretty full, so that's great. Then we have medical. So medical is going to get 15 euros this week. I will have to be using this though. So we have 50, 70, 90, 105, 110. 110 euros. Then we have house. And house is going to get 10 euros. So we pop that in there. So we have 50, 60, 75. So 75 euros in there. So I am going to pop these back in my wallet. And we can get into it. Okay, let's see. I have a cheat sheet here that I need to keep in my view, because some of them have changed from usual. So let's just jump into the first binder that I can see. So we have school. So school is going to get 5 euros. So we'll add that to the back of this. So I did have to use school this week. I actually buy the teacher's Christmas gift out of school, so that's what I did. So you have 150, 55, 60, 65, 70, 170 euros in there. Then we have dance. Dance is getting 10 euros. I did pay for the last term of the year, so we now have 60. So Ava's unsure whether she wants to keep the 3 dance classes that she's doing up. She might want to drop one. So if that's the case, this will go from 80 to 60 for the month. Swimming is, I paid swimming and there's 10 euros left over. It was 110 euros. So come to the new year, I'll start saving again for her second one. But for right now, that 10 will stay there. And then Ava has 25 euros in there, but I'm not going to add anything to that unless we have some extra income. Okay, so then we have this binder here. This is motor tax, is going to get 5 euro. So we'll add 5, and we have 150, 170, 180, 85, 90, 95, 195 euros. And this needs to be 280 or something, I think. Then we have insurance, and that's also going to get 5. So we'll add 5 to the back, and we have 120, 40, 45, 50, 55, 155 euros. And as you can see, we need 500 for our car insurance, and then around 250, 300 for Robert's bike insurance. Motor maintenance is going to get 15 euros. So we'll do 10 and 5. So we have 200 in the bank, 250. 260, 270, 280, 290, 295 now. 295. Then we have clothes, and clothes is going to get 10 euros. Ooh, that's more than 10. So we'll pop the 10 in, and we now have 120, 35. 135 euros in there. And then camping is not getting anything, and the rainy day fund is funded for now. We have this binder here, and this has our kind of annual things. So birthdays is going to get 10 euros. Yeah, birthdays is going to get 10 euros. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60. Christmas is left, what's left of it is in the bank, and there's not very much left of it. I think I have to buy 3 more presents, and then something for our neighbours, because we always give in to neighbours, both sides of us, should I say. So we have birthday, this is for Ava's birthday, and that's going to get 10 euros. So and there we have 100, 210, 220 euros in there. And then we'll get a colour, and we'll colour in a balloon. Ooh. So we're on to the final balloon set of this side. So there we go. That's the last one in this binder. Then we have the 5k challenge. So 5k challenge is going to get 40 euros. So 40 euros is what it's going to get. So in here, I have it set out that there is specific envelopes, and then when you add them all together, it will come up to 5,000. So we're working on the 1,500 one right now. So what I'm going to do is put in the 40 and take out a 10 from there. Okay, so now we have in this envelope 1,220, 40, 60, 80, 90. 1,290. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pen, and I'm going to mark off that we put a 30 in there. Then I'm going to flick to the front, and we will add the 10 euros in here. So in here now we have 10, 15, 20, 25. So we have 5 away from unstuffing this and adding it to the back. So we just put in 10 into this one. So every time that this front envelope gets to 30 euros, I'm going to unstuff it and put it in here, because we are 7 away from being done on this one. So that's coming along nicely now that I know what I'm doing in there, because for a while I just didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have any clue. Okay. I will come back to the mini saver. So we're putting in 25 into here. So what I'm going to do is mark off, as you can see 25 is already marked. So I'm going to mark off 24 and the number 1. So I'm going to wait until this gets to the end of the month before I condense it down and mark off the bigger ones. I'm not sure if you can hear my stomach. It's grumbling so bad. It's the morning time and I'm so hungry. Okay, let me see. I'm trying. This holds up a stack of papers. So 25 euro. We're just going to give it a little bend and we'll stuff it in. Oh, the papers fell over. So stuff that in there, and that's done. Then we have the Roll to Save, that's not getting anything. Seasons Challenge, that is getting something. We're working on the final one, and it is or the final season for winter, and you can see there's cups left, and if you come closer, the cups are, it's not focusing, but they're 10. They're 10. You'll have to just take my word for it. So we put in 10, and we only have one left then for next week. Excuse me. So we're going to add 10 euros into here. Okay, so in here now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 140 euros. So next week this will be done, and then we can unstuff it and put it in our wedding binder, because that's where this goes. We have the Snow Globe Saver, which is a scratch challenge. So for this, come out. There is also 2 left, so I'm going to give that a scratch. We'll do this one. And we got a 10. So a 10 in there as well. So we'll add the 10, and then we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, which means that this has to be €5 for next week. We pop it back in. Then we have the challenge, the I Am Grateful. So this is a €10 challenge. So we're going to put in 10, and we're going to colour it in. So we colour in the E, and we pop in the 10. So we now have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. So 80, and there's 3 left on this one. So that's them done. So I have my bag to bank. So let's see. Okay, so as you can see, we have a couple of 2s. I'm going to do them because they're actually finished. Okay, so we have 4 more we needed to put in our bag. Now, I don't have any of the ones where you bring it back to the bank bag, so I need to get a couple of them. But we have 4, and so we are now finished with this, which means that this is €50, and then when I get one of those bank bags, I can bring it to the bank and they will lodge it into my bank account, so I can have the €50. So I'm going to do that in another video, because I have a couple of them and give like €90 worth. With this €2, I'm going to actually use it for the mini saver challenge. So then we have 20 cents. So these are 50s, and this is 20. So we have 2 20 cents. 1, 2, and 20 cents is here. So 1 and 2. Then we have 5 cents. We have 2 of them as well. So this has to be done 2 times, completed 2 times. When you see this here, that means that has to be completed twice. So up until this point, I actually haven't released this yet. I just want to make sure that I'm happy with it. Then for the 2 cents, we have 2 of them as well. So we're already on our second go round of this one, as you can see, because we've this marked off. So 2 cents. We'll add the 2 of these. So 1 and 2. And then with the 1 cent, there is 1. And again, we're on our second go around of this one. So these ones might take a while, especially the 1 cent, because they round. A lot of places do rounding now. So we put in there, and then they're all done. So then this last €2, we're going to put it in the mini saver. So we're going to mark off that we're putting in 2. And then we get our mini saver mason jar. In hindsight, this is a very big jar for this challenge, but I actually plan to do this challenge a couple of times, so it actually works out okay. So that's all our coins and stuff dealt with, and that's everything in this binder dealt with for now. So then the only thing left to do is the wedding binder. So, wedding rings. You're going to get €25. So €25 I'm going to put in here. So we have 20 and 5. So in there now we've 1,500, 620, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. 1,670. The hen and the stag is getting 15. This is so close to being done. So, so I'm adding €15 into the hen and the stag. So it now has 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 30, 35, 40, 45. So €445 in there. And then we will mark off that we put in 15. And where's the black one gone? Okay, so we put in 15. So you can see we only have what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 euros left. Or, yeah. And then we have venue. Venue is getting €65. So we will do 50, 60, and 5. So in there we have 1,000, 2,500, 700, 900, 3,000 and 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, €3,105 is what's in there now. I think for this one we might have, we've less than 1,000 to go on this one. Then we have music. So music is going to get €35. So 20, 30 and 5. So we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 270, but we did pay some more money to as a deposit. So that's €35, and we also do need more than this. So I think once I have this complete, so there's like what, €30 or €20, €30 left there. I'll just wipe it off and do it again. Maybe, I think it's always better to have more money than less money. We have the flowers, and that's getting €20. So in there we have 150, 170, 190, 210, 225. €225 inside the flowers and the cake. So it's the cake delivery. So I just put €20 in there. So we'll do this, this, and this. And the same with this. I'm going to mark this off and do it again. because initially I hadn't planned to upgrade my flowers and my music, but I have. And this is going to be for like the flower girl, which is my daughter, and like the page boy or whatever. So we're going to add €5 in here. So it's 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So €60. And in here, this is just miscellaneous. So we will add 15, and I'm left with an extra 10. So I'll have to figure that out. We'll do 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. €65. So I am left with an extra 10, which I don't know off the top of my head where that came from. Oh, I do know, because I wrote down Christmas on my little list here, on my little, right here, I have a list. I wrote down Christmas, but I didn't actually need, because Christmas is done electronically because there's barely any left. There's just, as I said, 2 big gifts and then my neighbours to go. So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please do let me know if you have any comments, suggestions. I'm always open to suggestions. Look, I lost my little gem inside my go away. Inside my, I have a gem, you can kind of see it there. You can make it out a little bit, but this one last night it just went. Now I have these until next week, next Thursday, so the Thursday before Christmas. I'm getting them changed, and I'm going to, these are my Christmas nails, but I'm going to get like New Year's style nails, probably just loads of glitter if I'm being honest, because I love the glitter. New Year's style nails for over the Christmas into January. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.